Hello and welcome,
Hello there,
everyone, to another session of the Cainite Epic. As the cast slowly loses their shit over a simple hello there, let's introduce this lovely cast, starting with Kieran.
Hi, I'm... Unless I'm going to be rudely interrupted again. I'm Kieran, I'm Kieran, aka KaradanZero. I will be playing Zoni Spathius. I almost forgot my name.
See what I mean about cast being a strong word.
Oh yeah, hi, it's Nova, it's me, hi. I am, who am I again? Oh yeah, I'm playing Zelda for you. I can't remember anything else about my character. So you're welcome.
Professionalism.
Chris has left the building.
No, over to you.
We no longer have a DM.
Chris, come back! I'm Jono, and I'm playing Vangord. That's all.
At least someone's paying attention. Thank you, John.
I am Simone, and I am actually just here
Are you
to
sure
talk
about
shit.
that?
I'm just here to talk shit, if we're being honest. I guess I'll also play Uma. If I have to.
And
I am being
today,
paid.
we continue through the Trojan War era, the Mycenaean era of the Cainite Epic, where we last left off where our lovely cast were brought together by the King of Kings, Agamemnon, who told them a tale of how his brother, King Menelaus of Sparta, has been dishonored by the theft of his wife, Lytria. And that war will be coming to Troy, where Lytria was stolen to by the Prince Paris or Alexander, depending on who you talk to. And as they discovered that, they were given the task of tracking down the King of Ithaca, Odysseus, who neglected his summons to Mycenae, and the Warlord Achilles and his Myrmidon, who have been missing for a number of years. Zoni's apprentice, Anacles, was particularly distressed at Achilles' loss, because Achilles had rescued him when he was much younger. And so Achilles, with his master's permission, went off to follow some leads as to where Achilles might be. They had met up with Uma, a seafarer of some kind, who would be giving them travel across their odyssey through the Aegean Sea, only to find out at the last minute that the ship might not be in their possession at this point in time. But that's where we left things off. At the moment, Priestess Delirio has excused themselves to go to the temple to look after Akakios, their charge. And we open tonight's session. An eagle flies through the sky. The eagle is not normally a nocturnal creature. This eagle's flight is one of the many oddities of this ancient world. As the eagle skims over the night sky, she flies over the walled acropolis of Mycenae, the surrounding walls, large structures of stone to protect from any potential invaders and potential wanderers and threats to this capital. The braziers are lit around the Acropolis and shine the interior of the citadel as guards continue their patrols around these stone walls of the slanted, almost pear-shaped citadel. The eagle descends, landing on one of the branches of a tree near the center. The black obsidian eyes of this eagle watching over the citizens that are out during the night. In particular, we catch up with this coterie who had just been given the task by the King of Kings, Agamemnon. They are to round up King Odysseus from the Isle of Ithaca and the Warlord Achilles, whose location is currently unknown. To assist them in their task, they were introduced to the seafarer Uma, who delivered the unfortunate news that her ship isn't quite as available as she made it out when accepting the coin. I practiced this, and I still can't pronounce it. The
Sorry, take your time,
Mycenae,
sweetie, we're here.
the Mycenae seemingly having swindled her way into obtaining a favourable position with little real leverage. Uma would tell the coterie that her ship and crew were currently in somebody else's hands within the portpolis of Epidaurus, which was a horseback ride that would take roughly 4 hours. Far too long for the blankets of Nyx to keep these kindred safe. A job best started for the following night. With this in mind, what preparations did this coterie make together or individually for their long journey? Now, as I mentioned, Priestess Delirio has already broken off at this point to go and prepare over at the temple, leaving the four of you here. So, take it away.
Well, I still cannot believe, Uma, that you've managed to secure yourself a contract to transport us with your ship and crew when you in fact have no ship and crew.
No, I do have a ship. They are just not with me at the moment.
Oh yes, and I am the king of a great land. I just can't locate where this great land is.
Well, that seems like an oversight on your part.
Well, I see little other alternative than to assist you, but I will be making recommendations for a reduction in pay.
You may make a recommendation, but it is unlikely they will be accepted by either party. I am persuaded.
Very well. If we are to make good time, I'll need to retrieve some horses. Vangord, do you have a horse of your own?
I got your back, Vangord. I am best equestrian.
Oh, the best equestrian.
Yeah.
I believe you. I think you would be wonderful.
You know what I'm really good at? Is like riding a horse that I stole and then jumping on someone else's. You know, it's just so invigorating.
Acrobatics, I enjoyed it.
Why do you look so disappointed?
So you are a liar
Did you
and
do
a
it?
thief
I
then.
think that is just his face.
Well, it's not a lie if I'm telling you the truth.
Vangord,
Yes.
do you have a horse? Seems that these two will take charge of someone else's.
I usually borrow horses honorably. Honorably, of course. I would rent a horse if I needed one.
Well, there's no need for that. I'll retrieve horses for yourself and me from the garrison.
Good.
Shall we meet back here, say, 20 minutes after sundown tomorrow night?
Okay.
You became tonight.
Still trying to get into it. Sorry.
Very well, my friend. And try not to steal your horses from anyone important. I'd hate to have to talk them down from leaving you on the gallows.
It is very sweet that you think we're not capable of stealing a horse without being caught.
Well, if I thought you weren't capable, then I might see to assisting you.
All right, I'll leave a parchment note that says who took it, and then they can get back to me later if they're worried about it.
Yes, please do that.
Yes.
And Zoni will start walking back to the garrison.
So as you walk back to the garrison, we'll catch up with you in a moment. What I'm interested in is what Uma, Zelda, and Vangord are going to do for the rest of the hours of their time in before the sun rises, before Apollo comes and shines over the land. Very similar to how Jono's light has just shown then. So, what are the three of you doing?
How long have we got?
I would say about 2 hours until you need to in actual fact, it's about 2.5 to 2 3/4, but like 2 hours if you want to safely go back inside somewhere if you decide you want to go somewhere outside of the Acropolis.
Uma would definitely probably try and find her way back to the tavern that she was collected from to continue her evening there. Would the nightlife be still bustling at that stage, I imagine? Yeah,
so the thing about ancient Mycenae is it's jovial. It's definitely jovial in there, but it's more of like a sort of friendly atmosphere. Not so many people blind drunk. It's more just people drinking wine and sort of in this sort of communal dining hall almost in this Calepia. I think, what do we call it? The cup and oar? Is that what we called it?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah. So that is even though there is no seaports anywhere within this Acropolis, it is called the cup and oar. So you head back over there. Okay. What's Vangord or Zelda gonna do? Join at the Capelia?
So not required until, what was it, like tomorrow morning or something, is that right?
So it's kind of like the rest of the night is kind of for your preparations for your sort of...
Right. Vangord, having been quite a reasonably prideful man, he might go home and like tidy up his equipment and get it kind of all ready and prepared for the morning. Maybe do a bit of thinking, just kind of keep to himself sort of thing. Just ponder the mission ahead.
Zelda is always prepared for every adventure at all times. So
ready to
she's
leave at a
going
moment's
to
notice.
go and party with Uma and sing songs about Deja Brew and share the love and the light and the happiness.
What have you done with that golden apple, out of curiosity?
It's in her side pouch, tucked underneath something else. It's very close to her hip. You know those like crochet bags that are slung over her shoulder? I imagine it looks kind of like that.
Like a shopping bag? Like, yeah.
So we'll cut to the girls' night out in a moment, and we'll cut to Vangord in a moment. We're first going to go over to Zoni as he heads over to the garrison. There are a few guards who are either off duty or just about to go onto duty that are putting in some training. As you make your way to the garrison and sort of procure a number of horses to take on this trip, you're approached by Palamedes, this your sire, this muscular man with a little bit of a grey pepper beard, and he comes up to you and he just says, "Not with your youngling, I see."
Yes, Anacles has begged me almost to allow him to go seek Achilles on his own. He has never failed me before, so I let him go, but I left him strict instructions that if he is to find Achilles, to return and inform me immediately.
You are too soft on the youngling, Zoni. If the roles were reversed, if you had come to me with wanting to go and visit and travel the land on your own before you were ready, I would have said no.
Yes, well, Anacles has great potential. His skill with the Gladius is, well, all he needs is a little more experience, and it'll be him teaching me things on the training field.
Was your meeting with our King of Kings, how did that go?
Well, the king has desires that will improve the lot of Mycenae, and has directed us to act on those desires.
What is your gauge on Menelaus and his story?
Just remembering last time, I didn't sort of see through the story.
No, but it got brought up. It did get
Okay.
brought up, but whether or not you'd want to say that, it's up to you.
Well, some of those who were with me doubted Menelaus, but I sensed no deception in him.
Why do you sense no deception? Do you feel that him and the King of Kings are telling the full truth?
I would not doubt the word of my king.
And why would that be, Zoni?
It can be dangerous to doubt the word of one's king and to speak such things openly.
You must remember, we are more than this King of Kings. We are eternal, whereas he is but a mortal, pulling to try to gain his own form of immortality either in the history books or through other means.
Yes, General. As always, I thank you for your wisdom.
There is something amiss about this whole situation, something that more than meets the eye.
What do you mean?
This upcoming war. I have this feeling in my gut that this could be a proxy battle of some kind.
You think that there are more of those of the night? Perhaps acting from within Troy?
I heard rumor a very long time ago, and this is just rumor, that the founder of our family lies deep within Troy. And the fact that all this is happening around Troy, it's concerning.
Could not be coincidence. I mean, how long has it been since anyone saw, well, the founders of any family?
It could be coincidence, but another member of our family, the child of our founder, Troy, calls Troy their home. It's why the city is named Troy.
I see.
And they have been researching where our founder may be hiding within the city. To
For what
protect
purpose
our
would they
founder,
Oh, I
obviously.
see.
Because if we are to lose our founder, who knows what could happen? It's never been done. It could turn us all back into humans. It could kill us all and turn us into ash. So we need to make sure that the resting place of our founder is well protected. And for all this to happen under Troy's watch is very concerning.
And have you spoken with him or one of his representatives? Perhaps this is part of some larger plan
have not spoken with her. No.
With her?
No.
I see.
I've sent emissaries in the wind. No response back, which is even more concerning. Perhaps this proxy war is to root out the location of where our founder is within Troy. By others.
Yes, that would be troubling.
But remember, keep this between us. We can't share our secrets of our blood to outsiders, no matter how close they may be.
Yes, of course.
And what is your gauge on your companions?
Well, Vangord is a stout arm and a stout heart. Uma. I don't really know why you've deemed it necessary that I would consort with a pirate and a scoundrel, and the flighty one. Really, I don't see what she's worth more than carrying half of a pack.
You'll go closer over this odyssey, I'm sure. All of you, in one way or another. What about the priestess?
The priestess, yes. Well, a mystery, that one. Left quite early while the rest of us were still discussing what next to do. I don't have a good read on her yet. Somewhat secretive.
Got a tie with humanity. There's somebody in her temple that she cares very deeply for. And you know better than anyone, because I trained you, Zoni, that you must detach yourself from that. Only think with a logical mind. Logical might be cold, might be calculating by others, but it is the right path to go. You cannot let your heart, your mind, be dictated by heart and emotion.
Yes, but when considering, I guess, the logical course of action, would it not be appropriate to consider whether this course or that course takes us closer to our humanity or further from it?
It's a careful balance. We must remember that we are gods that walk amongst mortals. And we must not forget that, because if we do, even for a second, people like the King of Kings will seize that opportunity and twist it and make us weaker.
Yes, it is a fine balance, knowing our place above them and yet having to deceive them into thinking that we serve.
So, I will leave you with these parting words, my friend. Trust your mind, not your heart. Do not let emotion cloud your judgment. And Odysseus. He is a wily one. He's a cunning one. Don't let him deceive you.
Do you think he means to betray the king?
No, not betray the king. No. He's not suicidal enough to do that. No. He is deceitful for his own means. As noble as they sometimes are, it's still deceitful.
Yes, but what politician isn't?
That is true. This is all his fault, after all. I'm sure you heard the story about how he came to the king of Sparta at the time to propose that Eletria would be wed by a treaty for a tournament, and if the queen was ever threatened to be taken from the winner, then everyone needed to come, and save. So really, at the end of the day, this is all his fault.
Do you know if he's aware of us?
I would not put it past him.
Troubling. If so, who would he have learnt of us from?
He has traveled around much. He is a cunning warrior. And I am sure that if he's not exactly sure what we are, he knows that there are those that walk that are more touched than the gods than others.
Interesting. I'll be careful around him then.
Palamedes will raise his arm to give you a firm handshake from the forearm. Looks you square in the eye and he just says, "Safe travels, friend."
Thank you. I'll see you on the other side.
Palamedes will walk away, leaving you to finish your preparations. Meanwhile, we go over to Vangord. Now, Vangord, what would Vangord's home look like?
Good bloody question. And the answer to that is a small, humble home. Doesn't need too much. Just the tools of his trade and a place to rest, really. He's, he has what has been issued to him, by the king and all that for his services, and he has his wares for his work, and that's all he really needs. He just lives a humble lifestyle when it comes to possessions.
So, as Vangord sort of sits cross-legged, meditating, eyes shut, thinking about the task ahead, thinking about the tasks in the past, what goes through Vangord's mind? Any particular things, or just...
He thinks back on, past events, past failures. He's constantly looking to correct that which has gone wrong, to do better. And he thinks ahead about how he can, achieve the task ahead without too much casualty. He thinks on new comrades, how they're going to gel together. He thinks it's weird that there's no ship organised by a ship person. He thinks, I remember now, sorry, it's coming back to me. He thinks upon the priestess and the words that they said. He thinks about how the priestess mentioned that they could help those who are plagued by nightmares. For Vangord hasn't been sleeping well for a long time, perhaps due to his past failures and his want to do better. But he wonders about the priestess and whether they could help him with the night terrors he's having.
What are some of these past failures that go through Vangord's mind?
How far are you trying to push me, Chris? Yeah. There was, the time with the guy and the plan, and the plan didn't plan well. You took me to my limit, Chris.
Perhaps it was the time that back when you were immortal, you and your brother traveling across the lands, being just general mercenaries for hire, but with a sort of noble cause in your hearts, and where you had gotten sort of ambushed on the way. But you also remember some of the successes as well, such as the time when you saved a local woman here in Mycenae from a group of bandits that were trying to accost her. How you used your newfound powers to not only stop them, but scare them into a life that was that was more honourable.
You're better at this ad-libbing than I am.
So those are the kind of
you know me better than I know myself.
So those are the kind of thoughts that swirl through your mind, those sort of failures and successes. And we head over to the Cup and Oar as Uma sits there with Zelda as there are people around them that are getting drunk off wine. Uma and Zelda also slightly getting drunk off wine by the few sips of some mortals that they've kind of pulled aside every now and then to drink a little from. Zelda offering from a small clay jar that she carries with her, bits of her brew to people. And is there any conversation that the two of you have as you're in this area?
You know, you are not like the rest of the boring crowd of the old man. What is it you do that makes you so alive, I guess, in comparison?
I don't know why I'm here, to be honest. I'm not sure. I just get told to go places, and I go to places, and then people give me money.
What a life. What a life indeed. Well, a difficult one, really.
Sam, you need to fix your mic a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. You are a difficult one to read. You are less like most of the guys. I can't remember what you said about most of the Cainite.
I'm not too sure what is hard to read. I've been told I'm an open book, and this book is open for business.
Yes, but that is the thing. You see, it is odd for the book to be open, as you say.
Why?
Others just do not let themselves be so open, so free. It is intriguing to meet someone like you, and whilst I appreciate your company in general, I do have to wonder if that is all there is to you.
Well, you know, I got to sell the brew, and then they tell me what to do, and you know, I promised the general I would help him out sometimes after he did me some favors, okay? And that's kind of why I'm here. And maybe he's just put me here to be a pain in the ass for all I know. I don't know.
No. You are a very clearly capable lady. It is that people do not expect those who are friendly and open to be. But so capable, I suppose. I think you're far more capable than those grumpy old men we left back there.
Thank you. So why are you here?
To get back my ship.
Oh, well, that's fair.
I needed help, and to be honest, I just kind of wanted the company to, back me up when I go to retrieve it from the predicament it is currently in. My poor baby.
I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Well, that is our next trip.
Yeah, where are we going tomorrow again? I kind of forgot. I stopped paying attention, and just the boring talk all the time.
Yes, look, this is in the Coterie of Death. I think I pronounced that correctly.
Are we going on a boat? Should I go and get some livestock? I don't want to get hungry on there.
Potentially a good idea, though. I'm sure that on our travels there we will find some things. If you've got some sort of stock at hand, it may be useful. Make sure you are at your full capacity, of course.
I think I need a pet for the adventure. And not just the rats.
Not
Alright.
just the rats.
Is there anything else you need or what I can do for you? You just let me know, okay? I'll help you.
Oh, you are too sweet. Too sweet for this life, though. I suppose that is for my benefit, eh?
Indeed. Just be careful with Mr. Grumpy Bum.
Oh, do not worry. I have my eye on him. On both of them, actually. One is grumpier than the other, but both, I'm sure, are capable of unexpected outcomes.
I hope so. I also hope that it doesn't all turn to shit because they'll be ill. Do you want to
These
see what I
ones-
found, though?
Sorry, who you found?
I found something. Do you want to come to the corner with me? I'll show you. Just don't want any eyes to see.
Interesting.
She digs into her bag and produces the golden apple.
You see this apple of solid gold with intricate spiral patterning on it. It is a sight to behold. Gold is quite a rare commodity at this stage, and to have so much of it into one item like this seems equally as a waste, but also as it also makes it that much more exotic and beautiful. Could both of you please give me academics plus intelligence, please?
I'm smart.
Nothing came through.
Mine's in there.
Yeah, yours did.
Yours did? Why is mine not work? Nothing.
I'm smart, but I don't have anything in academics.
It is a beautiful golden apple. And the spirals look very pretty as well.
Emma would probably be instinctively suspicious of it though, because of the fact that it's so rare. She'd be like, "Oh, what a beautiful little trinket! It must have been quite the find to happen across it. Did someone give it to you?"
Oh, it was a trade. They bought some brew. This old lady gave it to me as a trade. She didn't know what to do with it, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take it. It looks nice and sparkly."
Perhaps make sure that it stays away whilst there are others around. I do not
Oh yeah,
wish.
that's why we're in a cupboard.
I do worry that perhaps people will have wandering fingers around such a beautiful little thing.
I know all about wandering because it's fine.
But-
She digs it
yeah.
back under everything in her pack.
Uma would be much more comfortable with that now that they're there. And be like, I appreciate you for trusting me with such information, though. I think we will make good friends.
Me too.
The
Alright, I gotta
door
go do some
to the
stuff.
cupboard opens as
Don't!
as a meek looking staff boy starts without looking starts to sort of grab one of the jars nearby before noticing. I'm sorry, I didn't. But wait, what are you doing here?
Kissing.
What do you
are you
look
doing
like
here?
we're doing here?
Oh, he goes beet red.
Were you looking to join the party?
Runs away.
Young boys. So predictable.
Alright. Things to do before the sun.
Mm.
And she finishes out of the pub.
And it's just
So, is there anything in particular you're wanting to do, Zelda, before the night is over?
She would just probably steal like one animal that's like small enough, maybe like a little baby pig.
Okay. Give me... Okay, so as you exit out through the gates of Mycenae to sort of the more farmland agricultural areas, you see the amazing carvings in the stone, almost like a gateway telling you that you're leaving the Acropolis without actually saying you're leaving the Acropolis. Like, you know, it's kind of like that version of it. Give me a larceny plus dexterity, please, to start off with, to see if you can break into a farm without raising suspicion. It won't be a particularly hard check, but
It's going to be a fail either way.
2. 2 is enough. So you're able to find one of the open fields here, ducking beneath the fencing, making your way slowly through the grass as all the animals are sleeping. You hear, you see a number of like little small pigs and piglets who are resting for the night. One raises up its head, sort of noticing you. Give me an animal handling plus charisma, please, to try to coerce this pig.
How do I do this? Because I have that trait.
Oh yes, let's see what that is.
Well, it's communicate with animals. I guess I just whisper to it and ask it to come. There's so much text there.
Seek communion with your deep understanding. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's not as detailed. So it's more just like, as you speak, you feel like the animal will understand you.
Roll charisma and institution, but I don't think.
Intuition, but like for this, it's charisma and animal kin for this.
Okay. Do I add extra onto animal kin?
No. This will just make it so that the animal will understand what you're saying.
Right. Well, I just guess I'm just picking it up with a blanket and taking it with me and calming it down.
Very well. So, what do you say to this piglet as it kind of moves away from the rest of its family and kind of sidles up to you, oinking?
Play the piglet. Play the piglet.
I just say, hello, sweet bean, you're coming with me. I'm your home now. And we're going to have a fun adventure. Just like whispering it gently to it as she just like skipping away.
The pig excitedly squeals very loudly.
Shh, we gotta be quiet so nobody hears us.
The pig follows up with a quieter squeal.
It's better. Sometimes we just got to make no sounds, both of us. So if I am talking like this, you've just got to be very calm so nobody can hear us. And then sometimes we got to be silent so the big, scary, grumpy people don't throw us overboard. Okay?
The pig starts rolling in the little blanket that you've got it held in. It starts rolling around, making it a little bit harder to hold, but not impossible to hold.
Play the pig.
Play the pig. It's alright, and she just leaves with the pig.
Cool. Uma, would you contact any of your mortal contacts here that are still in the city, or would you just leave that as it is and just leave them?
So she would probably not call on contacts at this stage. However, I wouldn't mind seeing if I couldn't scrounge up some extra coin / fun things from lifting them off of drunken people in the tavern.
What?
Ah! I would like to try and steal things from people in the tavern, please.
Larceny plus wits, please. 2. A 2 is enough to steal a few. It's not a failure. It's enough to steal a few coin pouches from some drunken people who have let their guard down within the area.
And if we were to, I suppose this would be a tomorrow thing. If we were to look at stealing horses,
Sorry, what?
we would be looking at stealing horses tomorrow. Yes.
Zoni said that Zoni would organise horses. No?
Zoni
No,
said that
he's
he would get
organising
horses for
horses
himself
for-
and Vangord.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yep.
if that's everything everyone wants to do for the rest of the night fades, everyone rest... Oh, sorry.
I just want to highlight, actually, would I be able to get, like, a flagon of animal blood?
Easily
Yeah,
enough.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're
You
muted.
Yeah.
Face. Sure am.
Sure am. I remember when I did that. I remember thinking, you better not. Never mind. Relearning my character and what he does and what he's about. If he had nothing else on for the night, what he would do, going by who he is and stuff, is he would go down to the local, what would you call it? The local shelter for those who need, and just kind of help out there. So I've got that as one of the things he does. He kind of helps a few people out with that. So I'm just adding in there, maybe he'll spend a bit of time just helping out some others.
Yeah.
Because he's a good guy like that, and that's it. Carry on.
Easily enough done. So, with that done, with everyone resting for the day makes way once again for night as the goddess Nyx blankets the sky with the dark... My mind
Blankets
my
the sky for
mind
dark.
is just...
Beautiful.
I
Did
feel
you-
so off my game today.
Did you iron your brain before this?
I feel like I
Give it
ironed
just
my
a little,
brain.
get rid of the wrinkles.
But smooth brain's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. So he ironed all the wrinkles out.
Alright, anyway,
I see.
sorry. So the goddess Nyx blanketing the sky with the
dark.
night darkness, the stars shining in the sky.
The night darkness in the absence of light.
Yes, there you go. As everyone, give me a rouse check, please. As you raise for another night.
Let's rouse, please.
Nope. Somebody roll a humanity, a remorse roll. That's not what you're meant to roll.
Oh, Vangord, you lose a humanity.
I see where I went wrong. They both start with R, okay? I read the first letter and that was it.
Humanity and rouse both.
No,
Both famously start with R.
I clicked remorse.
Oh, okay. All right.
There we go.
Those that gain
zero.
hunger.
Rousing
Gain
success.
Those that gain hunger, gain hunger. Those that do not manage to stave the beast for yet another night. The beast that's inside you all. As you all rise for another night, ready to meet up. Is it outside the Acropolis that you're meeting up, or will it be inside? If you're meeting up with the horses, it likely will be outside. So
But he didn't bring us horses, so.
okay. So we'll say that Zoni and Vangord are waiting outside. With Vangord, when you arrive outside, you see Zoni's already there, outfitting some of the horses. There's 2 horses there. We'll start with you two. Take it away.
What's it? Oni, I see you've acquired a fine couple of horses there. Good job.
Do you call me Oni?
Oni, is that all right? Fuck.
It's Zoni. How long have we known each other for? How do you not know my name?
3 minutes.
I don't know, but now I'm blurry and it's distracting. Zoni, thank you for the
I'll be
horses.
blurry.
Did you feed on a drunk person this evening?
You would never do that.
Yes, just be careful. Especially, the people around that place where we met, what's her name again?
Ah, yes.
No, it doesn't
the
matter. Yes,
Trashy swill place, I remember.
I'm sure the people for around there would be quite inebriated.
I see you're dazzled by my sharp imagery.
Yes, you seem very in focus today.
We've got to be focused for the mission ahead.
Absolutely. Speaking of unfocused and distracted, where are those other two?
I don't know, getting a ship, hopefully.
Well, I mean, that's what we're doing with them.
Oh, yes.
So,
I forgot that she's being paid for us to do that for her. Yes, I'm back.
Yes, I will need to talk about the general about reducing her final payment.
Or maybe it should come back this way since we're doing the work, but hey, what do I know?
That's a good joke, Vangord. Yeah, you know we serve Greece.
Yes.
Nice try, buddy.
At this
Can I have a
point,
horse, Chris?
no. At this point, a person, one of the priestesses from the temple, arrives on horseback to greet the two of you, and they're covered in robes with a very minimalist look. They sort of nod at the two of you as they get off the horse.
We can tell they're from the same place. Yeah.
You would have seen them at the temple when you first met Priestess Deliora. The priestess apologizes for she is indisposed.
Well, what's she doing?
It is a personal matter. It is a
Well,
matter
surely.
with her.
How personal could it be? Considering we've been requested this task by the king. What sort of personal matter would occupy her for, well, however many hours it's going to take us to travel?
It is a matter that hits very close to home for the priestess and the temple. A priest is not doing quite well. I'm afraid these might be his last nights, and she cannot bear to be away from him for his final breath, his final dream.
I hope she's able to give him a measure of satisfaction in his fading hours, considering the importance of the task ahead of us.
The priestess delivers the most divine dreams.
Yes, I'm sure he'll be feeling divine as he passes away. Are you to come with us instead, then?
No, I am merely a messenger of Nyx.
Very well. Thank you for the message. Was there anything else?
The priestess did say that she would meet you in Ithaca. Find her own passage.
Yes, well, she may beat us there, considering our transit doesn't seem to be all it's cracked up to be.
I do apologize.
Oh, it's nothing for you to apologize for.
May you be blessed by the most divine dreams, both of you.
Yes, well, I'm sure we won't be as blessed as that man who seems to be passing away.
Good night to both of you. As he
Good evening.
shuffles back onto the horse and heads back off.
Vangord, did you catch that, or were you distracted and unfocused?
A little unfocused. I'm surprised you could tell.
The priestess won't be joining us this evening.
Meanwhile, we cut back over to within Mycenae itself as Zelda and Uma meet up to decide exactly how the fuck they're going to be getting a horse.
Well, I am of the opinion that we should find the prettiest ones and take them.
Oh, I agree. I'm not so great at stealth, but I'm really good at finding things that are alone. So, I'm just going to run over to there and I'll find a horse. But if you want to also look for a horse, you might be better at like sneaking things than me. So we good?
I am not that familiar with this place, so perhaps if you locate the horses, I will be able to find them.
Okay, you
to
find the
obtain
pretty
it.
one that you want, and I'll find the pretty one that I want, and then I'll get the one for you as well. You can just look after my pretty one.
So there is a stable at the garrison, if you're wanting to break into the garrison and steal some horses. There are probably some farmhouses outside of Mycenae that have stables as well, which you can break into. But that is completely up to you.
Well, I'm just gonna go around and ask all the horses which one wants to come with us. Consent is important.
In the city, in the Acropolis.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be the garrison. So both Uma and Zelda make their way towards the garrison, where there are people who are training at the training yards. Some guards getting ready for patrol. As you make your way towards, one of the guards stops both of you and just says, "Sorry, no outsiders. This is for the guards only."
Okay, but we have been sent by your what is, I can't remember his name. Shit. 1 second. Your commander Zoni. We are on a job with him. We need a transport. He was left earlier with a couple of other horses.
I heard no word from Zoni that he was waiting for others. Give me a manipulation plus subterfuge, please. +1.
So it's the other way around, isn't it? Subterfuge plus manipulation.
Kind of just assumed there was horses on the street.
No, not at this time of night. Yeah, so the guard shakes his head and he just says, "No, I feel Zoni left not too long ago with the horses. If Zoni would send
He
you,
left with two.
Yes, he left with 2.
And there is 2 more of us accompanying.
I'm sorry. Perhaps if you bring Zoni here, we'll be able to iron this out. But at the moment, I can't in good conscience let you through.
So you are the guard on duty then?
Yes, I am.
So you must be a man who can be trusted.
I would like to think so. Yes.
Interesting. You know, there's not many men who I find are very trustworthy. You would, at this point, give Zelda a little bit of a nudge to kind of, I don't know, get her potentially, hopefully, a hint to move a bit, whilst trying to keep God's attention.
So
Like, I would be keeping the God's attention.
Zelda gets distracted by a butterfly and like starts skipping off away and then darts around to the side. And she starts trying to call the horses. I feel like she spends a bit of time with these horses.
Okay. Before you skip away, you start to skip away when suddenly the guard says, hang on, where are you going? No, and he kind of starts to go to stop you. Uma, you have an opportunity at this point to try to wrestle attention away. Do you have like any presents or anything like that?
I have. I have present. I do.
Yeah. He's hang on, I need to stop you, and then you activate your roar. And suddenly he turns to you, and he just says, I'm sorry, what did you say your name was again?
I am almost such a pleasure to meet you.
I have never met you before.
Calm down.
So you know Zoni?
I do. He and I are such good friends now. We are going out together on a mission for the king. Emperor King. Whatever.
The king of kings? Agamemnon?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you must be very important.
Yes, that is what I was trying to tell you. We were waylaid, but here we are now.
Well, I am somewhat of a warrior myself.
What is your specialty?
My specialty is with the spear. As he kind of flexes his muscles.
Oh, that must be quite difficult. It looks large and heavy to lift.
I have been carrying this since I was a little child.
So impressive. Goodness me, I do not understand how you men do it.
Well, it takes a lot of skill, but if you need somebody to help you on your journey, I'm sure if this is for the King of Kings, I can go with you. No problems.
Look, and I am sure that you'd be the best of help on this mission, but truly at the moment it is a very compact team. We need to move quickly.
I'm
Quietly.
very live.
Yes, I can see. But you are here doing your job very well.
I think I should accompany you. Meanwhile, we're gonna cut over to Zelda as you sort of skip away. The guy starting to stop you, and then just seemingly enamored with Uma as you make your way to the horses, and you're gonna talk to the horses for a little bit to see. They all seem fairly happy and willing for you to be there.
Okay, well, it's one of you wants to come with me. Actually, I need two of you, and we're just going on to a little adventure, and then you can come back.
There's a little oink from over your shoulder as the little piglet pokes out from your rucksack of some kind.
It's all right. You're important too.
The horses all sort of neigh in unison, and all of them seem to be ready to go. They don't like being stuck here in the stables.
All right, you and you jump the fence. We're going. Let's go.
They jump the fence, and you hop onto one, taking another one with you as you make your way back to where Uma is. And the guy he's like, "No, I will come with you. I believe I will come with you. I cannot let a beauty such as yourself be killed in the battle."
Of course not. No. I do need such a strong protector as you. Go pack your bags.
I will. My name is Chakrios.
Chakrios. Beautiful name for a beautiful man. Now go pack your bags.
Yes, ma'am.
Quickly now, quickly.
As he makes his way away.
Enough we go.
So as Zoni and Vangord are waiting for the other two to arrive, is there any conversation that just the two of you will have as you wait? You've been waiting for maybe about half an hour so far. They're about half an hour late from the 20 minutes after sundown.
Do you suppose they have forgotten?
I wouldn't be surprised if they've taken the general's down payment and skipped town, in which case, I'm sure our next mission after we return will be to return their heads to him.
They wouldn't dare steal from the king, would they? Maybe.
Oh, perhaps the local girl would know better, but that sea pirate, I don't think she has a sensible cell in her head.
At least the priestess gave us notice of where they were.
Yes, and the priestess gave us perhaps too much information about what they're doing.
Yes. But we'll not focus on that now.
No, not at all. We have a mission we need to get done, and yes, that's about all there is to it.
We need to stick to our mission. They can stick other things while we stick to the mission. Yes.
Yes. You're muted.
About 5 to 10 minutes later, you hear the sound of clopping hooves on the cobblestone as 2 horses make their way through the gates, with Uma riding one and Zelda riding the other. Zoni, you recognize these 2 horses as 2 horses from the garrison.
Did you get those horses from the garrison?
What do you mean?
Those horses, they're clearly from the garrison. What did you do to Chakrios?
I said, horses, which one do you want to come with me? They said, yes.
I wasn't asking you.
Chakrios is a lovely young man.
What did you do to him? I hope you didn't harm him. Stealing horses... Stealing the king's horses is one thing. Harming his soldiers is entirely different.
Stealing or using resources available to us to complete the mission assigned.
If those resources were resources you're not permitted to use, then yes, it's still stealing.
And
I'm
why
not
would we
surprised you're not
be
familiar
permitted
with
to
the
use
concept of law.
And why would we not be permitted?
I don't have time to go through resource allocation with you. We should leave. Otherwise, we won't reach our destination by sunup.
Then we shall use the resources available to us.
You all jump onto your horses, those that haven't yet, and head off outside of Mycenae. As you do, you hear Chakrios.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
My consequences.
I'm here. As there's like a horse, as he's on a horse of his own, makes his way up. You are with Zoni. I never doubted you for a second.
Chakrios.
Beautiful, Mystios.
Why did you allow these 2 to take horses from the garrison?
Oh, they said that it was that you had done so, sir. That you had asked so, sir.
And so every person who uses my name is allowed to take a horse?
Are we or are we not on a mission with you?
But
That's not the question that I asked.
No, but it is the question that I am asking.
Yes, they are with you. Are they not?
Chakrios,
Yes.
go back to the stables.
But
That's an
somebody needs
order.
to Yes, sir.
Such a mean, nasty general.
Looks over at you, Uma, and just
I'm
says,
not a general. Learn your ranks.
looks over
Why
to you,
would they
Uma,
bother doing that?
and sort of whispers, I'm sorry, ma'am. Will you be returning?
Of course I will, darling. We will go and,
Oh, I hope she
Fine.
doesn't.
and yet, I will.
I will see you. I will see you later, ma'am.
Much later.
And then rides back into Mycenae. The group of you head across the countryside during the night. During the night, it is a sort of hive for bandits and wildlife as you make your way through the forested roads and the sloping hillsides and the rocky crags, making your way to Epidaurus. It is about a 4-hour horseback ride. Was there any discussion between the 4 of you as a group as you make your way there?
Oh, I'm sure they'll have some witty remarks to make over a course of a 4-hour ride.
Zelda is singing the Deja Vu song over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
What's the Deja Vu song?
I'll let you
You're
know
such a
one day.
dick.
Today is not it.
I wish to know what my ears are being assaulted with.
Zelda, what is that melody you keep singing?
I just made it up.
Yes, well, stop singing it.
Let her
And
sing
then-
what she wishes to sing.
It would sound better with an ocarina.
Yes, indeed.
Deja Vu.
Oh, God, now I'm singing it.
So, that's about probably the extent of the whole conversation. Is it's arguments about the song, and then eventually Zoni starting to sing
Everyone
it
singing.
as well. You arrive in Epidaurus. It is a small port city. The waft of sea salt comes from the shores. As you arrive, you see that it is quite a small area. That is mainly the docks are almost bigger than the polis itself. It is a trading center where different vessels across the Aegean come and sell their wares to people, local traders that will then travel across the lands to sell those places. Zelda, you're quite accustomed to places like this. There are a few dwellings here. The majority of the dwellings are the Mycenae Empire's military forces that patrol the shores to make sure that there are no foreign invaders, or if there are foreign invaders, that they'll stop them. There are no places of religion per se, except for one sanctuary to Apollo within the polis, which is probably a place that Kindred probably wouldn't like to be in. But as you arrive in the polis, there is a Capellia, which is Greek for a bar, called the Sea Symposia. But yeah,
the
once
mug
you
and raft.
even though I named it, you had to rename it.
Why did you call it the Mug and Raft? It's clearly the Sea Symposia. Are you getting this place confused with some other establishment of ill repute?
So, as you arrive within the polis, what's the go of action now? Uma, you know that your vessel was taken by, well, not taken, was acquired by...
Appropriated.
Yeah, appropriated, that's the word I'm looking for. By somebody who has a mercenary camp, but you're not sure where that mercenary camp is, and you're not sure where your ship is. So... what is the plan of action once we arrive in Epidaurus?
Uma, how many people do we need to crew your ship?
I have a crew. They are with
Yes, and how many of them do we need?
14.
14?
Yes.
And how many are there total?
14. Why would
So-
I have any less than I require to man my ship?
So if one of them is sick, the ship just doesn't move.
No, we are on a rolling roster. Are you not familiar with how ships work?
Are you not familiar with the concept of a minimum viable crew to move a ship and the total number used ordinarily in its crew? What I'm asking you is, what's the minimum number of people that we need to actually sail the ship out of here?
6.
6, thank you. And 14 for your crew.
Yes.
6 and us?
6 in general. We are not required to.
So
amend
really, we
stations.
really only need 2 more. We could leave 12 of your crew if we needed to.
But why would we?
Well, we don't know what we're walking into. We don't know who has your ship. It may have changed hands since the last time you were here. And realistically, we maybe perhaps need to negotiate.
My crew will not be being left behind.
So you do have a shred of honor. Interesting. Very well. Where is your ship? Where are your crew?
A good question. We came here, of course, to seek information.
Are you certain the ship is in
Mercenary.
this city?
I said we came here to seek information so we could find my ship. It is nearby. This is the biggest port in the area.
So you don't even know for sure that the ship is in the city?
No.
Very well. I'm sure you have contacts. Lead the way.
So I feel like at the docks would potentially be the best place to ask about, people who know the ship by name. I don't feel like we named it.
No, I don't think we did. But there is a. It is quite recognizable. There is a sail on the ship of a squid, a black squid that's on the sail.
Can it be a black squid at the bottom and a lady on the top?
Yeah.
Can it be Ursula? Thank you. Sure. Oh my god, the ship's name is Ursula.
There you go, it's Ursula. So you go to the.
Oh yeah.
You go to the dock where there are a few fishmongers that are tidying up their ships for the night. You look over at the dock and you can't see your ship anywhere there, so you're not sure. But there's a few dock workers that are busy pulling in their nets, tying them all up.
I would approach
is your ship here?
No, it is not.
Then where is it?
We
That
lost
is
a
what we are
day's
here
travel
to
for no
find out.
reason.
I'm so sorry that you have to be here to see this. She would say
Yes,
to
so am
Zelda.
I.
She would say to Zelda and ignore
The
the
pig
men.
pokes up over the backpack. This is the first time the others would have seen the pig,
Oh.
and oinks.
What is this?
Feeds it.
What is this
Ah.
delightful creature you have with you?
She's brought a source of food with her.
Oh no,
How
no,
clever.
no! Hold on, that's way too adorable to eat. Young
Vangord.
miss,
I didn't realize you had such a soft spot.
I love animals. They're so innocent and pure, unlike us. Tell me, young Zelda, what is the wee one's name?
I'm surprised you even know my name, to be honest. You've been quite frankly quite rude to me this whole entire trip. I don't know why you're interested now.
Rude? I don't think I've even spoken to you.
Precisely.
Is that rude?
Yes.
Where I'm from, silence is generally appreciated by most.
Where I am from, silence either means you are stupid or rude.
I feel like there is a clash of cultures here.
Where I'm from, if you don't speak, you don't trade, and that means you're poor. So
Okay, interesting. I feel like we're off topic then. What is the wee one's name?
she asked the pig's name.
Well, the pig can't communicate that back to you, so it just oinks.
Why not?
I can communicate with animals.
Yeah, but you don't understand them. You don't understand it like English.
I feel like
If you read
his
the actual
name
description,
is
that's what it says.
Alfred.
You just made that up.
I like that. Let's name him Wilfred.
Hello, Alfred. Lovely. Is he coming?
Wilfred!
Is he coming on the adventures with us?
Yeah.
Oh, it won't be long before she abandons him. A
No,
flighty
no,
one
he's
she
just
is.
accompanying us to the port. He had people to meet to trade with. What do you think? Of course he is going to come.
I'm sorry, it may have been delivery somewhere.
Are we here to
Dropped
talk
off.
about a small pig, or are we here to retrieve a ship and
I don't know if
Take
we're
a
here to do
mission
either
for the
of
king.
these things.
At this
That-
point, an
Oh
old
my.
man shuffles over, and he looks at you, one eye squinted, and he just looks at the four of you, and he just says, "Come back in morning if you're needing a ship. It's too
Email
dangerous to sail at night. Pirates are about."
Uma would dip her chin to look him down, then back up again and be like, "You are not wrong, sir. I don't suppose you would have time for just a very quick question."
Oh, these old bones have time for many questions.
Wonderful. Have you seen or heard tell of a ship recently named Ursula?
Ugh. It's one of the pirate ships. The squid with the human atop it. It's Minoan from what I've heard. But it's a pirate ship. You
interesting.
don't want anything to do with that lot.
Oh, I don't know. I think that perhaps they are precisely who we need. We are seeking them to infiltrate their crew.
Oh, you're in luck. Yeah. The harlot is looking for crew, from what I've heard. My youngest grandchild, Brachioos, he's been tempted by the sea squid. But I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend you go there to see the sea squid. No good comes from pirating.
You can say that again.
An honorable life at the sea, that is all you need. Poseidon will reward you justly.
Yes.
And I have been rewarded just very well so far. But I know that obviously you have our best interests at heart, but perhaps we should see for ourselves, make our own mistakes, whilst, we are still capable of doing so.
To be young again! To be so carefree! Very well. They've got a mercenary camp a little bit further away. They took over a farmland. Yes, then he starts giving you the directions to it. Over the mountains and down, and that's where they keep the ship in the cove down there.
You have been such a wonderful help. What was your name again?
My name is Socialus.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
If you find Brachioos,
I
give
will
him a
send
kick
him
up
on
the
his way.
backside for me.
I will absolutely send him on his way.
No, don't send him back. He was useless on the ship. Just give him a kick on the backside. He'll know it's from me.
I will absolutely do this for you. With that, she'd give Zoni like a little perked brow, kind of told you so look, and begins sauntering off in the direction of the horses so they could travel to.
Hold on a minute. How did these mercenaries take control of your ship? And have they taken your crew as slaves as well?
Such a long story for a different time,
Well, I think it's important if we know that we know how your ship got there and the circumstances under which this occurred.
Why?
Well, so that we come equipped with bargaining power if we're going to negotiate with them.
Chris, is there anything in particular that I'm supposed to remember about this?
Do you remember what we talked about? We it's only very there's no specific details about what we talked about, but we did. I'll message it to you.
If they're the legitimate owners of the ship and you've lost it in a card game of sorts, then it's a different approach that we would take compared to if your crew mutinied and threw you overboard.
My crew are the most loyal people you will ever meet in your life.
Well, then
There
how
was
did
no-
your ship and how did you end up on your own and none of your crew around you?
Well, look. In every pirate's life, they make good decisions, they make bad decisions, they occasionally are unlucky.
Oh yes, you did lose it in a game of... Was it cards or dice?
Neither.
A simple gamble, a flip of the coin then.
I was unlucky. It was appropriated by another party as a result.
So stolen from you.
No.
This fearsome pirate Uma
No,
allows
no,
her ship and crew to be stolen.
It was not stolen. I just told you that I was unlucky.
That doesn't give me any new information.
And I do not understand why you would need new information. Know that we are not
To decide
going
on an approach.
No, that we are
You're
not
going to
going
need to learn to
headlong
trust
into
me.
combat. I do not trust you. Why would I trust you?
Well, I'm an honorable soldier of Greece.
Exactly. Why would I trust you?
Because I'm an honorable soldier of Greece.
I
And I am
trust
a
him for that
pirate.
reason.
Yes,
Thank
and
you,
I am a
Vangord.
pirate. I have seen what honorable soldiers I want to do.
Yes. Defend the integrity of the realm, uphold law and justice.
Yes, just that as well. We are
Yes.
not diving headlong into battle.
I don't see what her problem is.
No, I don't either.
So the silencing was due to stupidity then.
Perhaps,
I feel
rather than
like
insult
the
your
scoundrel's insulting me.
yes, she is indeed. Perhaps rather than insulting your companions, you could divulge some useful information.
I feel like
Or shall we
we're
just wait
helping
here
her.
and
Yeah,
wait for you to return with your ship?
that's what she was paid to do.
Does your ship need to sail in a river, or would that puddle be large enough for it?
Oh, fucking blurry.
You will be sailing in the puddle in a moment if you do not cease to be frustrating. There is no reason for you to know any further information.
Vangord, focus.
If there
We're really
was-
trying to plan our approach here.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. It is hard to focus.
There was gambling involved. I lost my ship. We need to go retrieve it again.
Very well. How about this then? I'll challenge the current owner of the ship to a gambling match, and I'll win.
We shall see if that is going to happen. Yes, sure. I
So-
would love to see it.
Zelda, do you chime in at any point during this argument, or do you just kind of watch this chaos unfold?
Zelda, you are
Look into
being
my
rude.
pig.
You have not said anything.
Well, it's hard to say anything when there's like 3 people yelling over top of each other, and it's just a little bit awkward. So, me and Wilfred here are just having a quiet conversation by ourselves. Yes.
You realize that
Wilfred.
Uma just made up that name.
Yeah, that's the whole point about the name. It's made up.
Who made up your name?
It was given to me.
Yeah,
By
someone
whom?
made that up.
My parents, of course.
Well, Zelda and I are now parents to a pig.
Okay, that checks out. That's fair enough. I understand.
So this discussion has been happening like as you've been making your way to like, the directions up over the rocky crags, until eventually you see a very active farm area that has been well fortified. Many guards of not official standing, mercenaries from the look of it, stand and patrol the area. But you see that it's
Yeah, approximately how many of them are there?
Or
Just
from
ballpark.
so what I'm going to say is that you're at the top of this rocky crag looking down, and so you can only have a good vantage point. You can see an approximate like half a dozen or so, at least. I mean, those are just
Okay.
the ones you see, because there's plenty of like interior areas here in that farm as well.
Yeah, cool. Well, shall we walk down there? I'll challenge their commander to a game of dice, and one roll of the dice, and we'll walk away with the ship and your crew.
Mm-hmm.
I will need privacy with him. though.
Definitely. Sorry, who?
I will need privacy with him, so anything that you can do to convince him to step alone with me for the duration of our game will be worthwhile.
I would like to see you attempt to convince them, quite frankly.
So
Well, we can try.
the group of you make your way down the rocky crags, down towards the path, towards the road, the dirt road. As you make your way towards the gates, the guards who are kind of half asleep at the gates start to perk up as they hear the clopping of horses' hooves come towards, and they look up at the 4 of you and they say, "What is your business?"
That ship.
They look over at the sort of at the cove where the ship is. You can't quite see the ship from the cove from this area just because of the rocks covering it. They look over and they say, "What ship?"
We are here for Ursula. Do not pretend you know not who I am.
You recognize this uniform, yes?
Looks like the uniform of a slave to me.
So yes, you recognize the uniform. Take us to your commander. I'll have words with him.
Please take us to your commander.
I'm sure you would prefer that to 100 spears walking down this road in a few days' time.
Intimidation plus manipulation, please. And give me a
Emma's
plus
just shaking
1.
her head at this whole shenanigans.
Three. With a 3, one of them will say, I'm not sure about this. I'd like to keep my body unspeared. And he's you're meant to be a mercenary. You're meant to be fearful. Do not bow to these slaves of the Empire.
Hello!
And the Wilfred winks.
I do not know if it is obvious, but not all of us are slaves. We are here to see Violetta. She will know who is calling her if you tell her Uma has come.
I will offer them a mug of deja brew, and I pour it and then hand it over.
You wait here, Brachious. I will confer with our captain.
Would you like it?
Awesome.
Yes. Oh, it is warm. How do you keep it so warm?
I have a little pocket.
It does not come from the pig, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Give it a taste and see.
Oh, what is this?
Magic, make myself. Deja brew.
And it does not come from the pig?
No, definitely not.
Oh, not again.
What? Shuna, you are humming.
Oh, never mind.
Came from Zelda.
So, Uma would realize that this is obviously old mate's grandson, and subtly kind of sidle her horse sideways towards him to offer the swift kick up the backside. Not hard, obviously, that had been requested by the old man.
So as he's like drinking back the brew, suddenly he shudders as he gets a kick up his backside from Uma, and he knocks the brew all over himself, and he I'm so oh, what? Why did you do that? And why did it feel like my grandfather when he kicks me in my backside?
He says hello.
That old prune.
Waste of my perfect.
I'm sorry.
I am sorry, Zelda. I had to deliver the message, darling.
Could you not deliver it before I gave it over, or... Do you know how much time that goes into making that? All the energy and effort?
I will make it up to you, I promise.
That is my life's work!
Eventually, the sterner of the two returns, and he looks at the four of you, and he just says, "You've been requested."
Yes. I'm sure it was your captain that did the requesting. Shall we then?
Leave your
Uma would
horses
let the
here.
others... Yep. Uma would let the others go
Brachious
ahead.
will look after them.
If these horses are not in the same condition that they're in now when we return, you and I will have words.
And I will enjoy those words, slave boy.
So frightening, aren't you? I'm quaking myself.
So the four of you make your way through the encampment, through the retrofitted farm that has been made into like an outpost for these mercenaries. Uma, you're at the back of the group, as you mentioned. As you make your way towards a tent, a giant tent that has sort of been erected in the center of the farmlands where the crops were. The crops have all withered and died by poor tending since this group has taken over this farm. The burly man will open the flap of the tent, ushering you guys in. You make your way inside, and there is a woman with an eye patch that is sitting on a wooden throne almost, just like tapping her fingers on the armrest. Her hair is quite short. As I said, she's got an eye patch. She's wearing like a vest with a number of scars and tattoos across her thin arms. And she looks at the three of you as you enter. Uma, do you sort of wait before entering, or do you enter with them?
Yeah, and I would kind of, as I enter, skulk near the back as well. Almost like whilst obviously I was getting his hair, I'm still trying to kind of evade notice for a minute before Zoni has a chance to introduce himself to the captain.
The captain, this lady who's sitting on this throne, counts the three of you and says, either my hand was lying or he's stupid. None of you look like Uma.
Well, he did seem quite stupid. My name is Zoni. I have need of the ship in your cove, and I thought we might gamble for it.
Gamble? Why would I do that? If you're wearing that regalia, it means that you have enough coin to pay me for whatever task you need.
Well, I heard you're interested in gambling.
That I have. At this point, Uma, you will slip in. Ah, there she is. My name, for those that don't know, is Violetta, captain of the Ursula.
That is debatable.
I believe I won the contest.
But captain is a state of mind. Continue.
So you're traveling around with trash?
Unfortunately, at the moment, yes.
No, I'm not talking to you, trash.
You would. I do miss you whenever we are apart.
Sorry, I'm still not talking to you, trash. So, the three of you are traveling with trash. As she puts her hand up to kind of cover Uma's face from her one eyesight. You see, the thing about Uma is she is so lovely, so free-spirited, and she makes you think that you could be on top of the world. See everything. Until eventually you'll lose an eye.
I do not know why we need to go into this every time we see one another.
Oh, I think maybe I'll stop when this eye grows back.
My dear, then you'd have an eye.
I see.
So, unless you have an eye to offer me, and you want to gamble for my ship that
And
I
its crew.
fairly won.
My ship and my crew. You are just temporarily holding them.
Perhaps if we put Uma here up as a stake.
Oh, she does not want me, not anymore.
That is a tantalizing proposition, but I think I've got it. Uma, how about we're not going to gamble with dice. That's so boring. We will gamble how Uma lost the ship. You will choose a champion of your choice against the champion of my choice. If you win, you get the ship, you get Uma's crew back, easy peasy. If my champion wins, all of you will be my crew as slaves.
No.
Is this like a physical challenge or?
Physical challenge.
Would I know who her champion is based on the last gambling, or is there a possibility she's chosen another thing?
What if she chosen this Yeah, I'm gonna say you have a good idea.
Okay, and
So, how about that?
I don't see that this is an unfair bargain, do you, Uma?
Emma would turn around, like, wander around the trio. Obviously, Zelda at this point, whilst she believes the woman is more than capable, knowing what she knows about the champion, she would be sizing the two men up, kind of having a look up and down and be like, I'd say there is a chance, but I've been here before. I know that there is obviously high stakes, and that there is a chance that you will be outmatched. And he gives a little shrug.
You, woman, you seemed hesitant at this proposal. You do not want to travel the seas with me?
Me?
Hmm.
Oh, I'm just refuse to be anybody's possession.
Uma would
You-
also
I treat
subtly
my
place herself kind of half in front of Zelda at this stage, but like not to the point where hopefully anything would be noticed.
I treat my crew with the utmost respect. You will merely be slaves in name, indebted to me by loyalty.
no.
There is a small problem. We serve the king. We do not have time to also serve another.
Don't worry, Vangord. We won't end up serving this one.
There's plenty of coin that the King of Kings can offer a pirate on the seas. So, if you require something that the king needs, I will be sure to do that before we set sail on my own journeys.
If it is all, may we confer with no one another?
Uma, what do you know of this one's champion?
Before you confer, there is one caveat. I have no doubt that you three are touched by the gods like Uma. So, the gifts of the gods will not be used. And if you do use them, well, let's just say you will regret it. Go, confer away.
What's the gift of the gods?
She knows what we are.
He is very much aware.
And her champion, what do you know about them?
Stronger, faster than many a man, any mortal that I have seen. My crew are not touched by the gods, but they are also strong and fast, and were not scared.
What alternative do we have?
She makes a good point that the king has gold, but she is likely to ask for an extortionate amount. Unless you are willing to fight her and all of her followers. She is not lying when she says she treats her people well, and that demands loyalty and respect.
No, I don't think unnecessary bloodshed is the best course of action here.
I have a tendency to agree. honest, since speaking he's been on mute.
Sorry, what was that?
I was like, have you been talking? Because you were like, randomly.
No, just pondering, thinking of things to say. It's a hard choice. If it could be helped, I would prefer not to harm anyone who need not be harmed.
It would not be a fight till the death. It would just be until yield or
So they have one
Sacrifice.
strong champion, is that what you're saying?
one that I have seen.
Do you think there is a chance they have two strong champions? We could propose a 2-on-2, giving us a slight advantage if they only have one ace up their sleeves.
This is a fair point. Perhaps it is a good option. I'm sure she has other capable warriors, but none that I have seen like this one.
Yes, I think this is a good plan. Perhaps you should propose that to her. She seems
She's
to
not-
react better to you than to the rest of us.
I think that there's strong words. She's not likely to do something that I wish she did. Purely because she wishes to be contrary.
These consequences for the gifts of the gods, as she puts it. What could
Yes.
that be?
I think it best that we don't use those gifts.
So, in other words, just the honor and strength in our hearts.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And also, if you have any, I don't know, positive feelings, I guess.
Think they'll respond well to that.
Show them how much love you have.
I have sufficient love in the edge of my spear for these people.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yes. He holds up his spear.
It looks lovely to me.
Thank you.
It's both of you already. She would turn to to Violetta, and kind of at this point saunter a little bit further over and kind of almost make to lean on the side of the throne. Friendly, like, schmoozing in a way I'm sure Violetta's seen before.
You know,
I
the
think
last
we-
time you were this close to me, Uma, well, it was a lovely night. The morning, on the other hand, not quite as lovely.
And it is night now, so an opportunity to make it another lovely one.
Oh, you would make me blush if I cared.
A good thing you do not, then.
Yes. So, has you and your party come to an agreement?
Of sorts, I think. I am not sure that their idea is the best one, but they seem intense on it. I tried to dissuade them.
And what would that be?
Gesture at the pair of gentlemen.
It is more or less the same thing you proposed, only double the fun. We proposed 2-on-2.
Cool.
See, we just couldn't quite decide who would get the honor, and therefore, why not both?
I think my champion has a younger apprentice that can assist. But if that is the case, perhaps I make one little small amendment to the deal.
What would an amendment be required for?
I
Is
have
it not
altered
the
the
same
deal.
thing?
Pray I do not alter it further.
I mentioned about how gifts of the gods would be banned from this contest. That was not for the safety of my champion, that was more for the safety of you. So my proposal is the gift of the gods will be free to be used. On all sides.
And it would still be two Versus 2?
2 champions versus 2 of my champions.
Agreed.
Very well. Now, the 4 of you, swear to me, swear to Poseidon that you will honor the agreement, as I will honor the agreement.
Sakes.
For if
Vangord,
You-
focus. We need you at your best here.
Sorry.
if you
Ah,
are to
yes.
back away
Pull me
from our agreement, may Poseidon strike you on the seas, and you'll be able to not travel anywhere.
One amendment. The lovely lady is obviously more than capable of fending for herself, though I do not think she would be suited to a life on the sea. Perhaps she'd be disincluded.
Also, Wilfred. He not need be part of this.
I don't know who Wilfred is. Okay.
My son.
You have a son?
Yes, named Wilfred.
Okay. Lady, I don't even know your name.
Zelda.
Zelda. You don't look like you're from here. I've seen your complexion before. Are you from the Levant or perhaps Egypt?
I'm not from anywhere in particular. I'm a traveler.
Everyone's from somewhere they're trying to run away from.
Oh, we don't run. We are traveling merchants. My family all have traveled their whole lives, and that's just the way we live.
So you're telling me that you would not want to travel with me?
Well, I like to travel freely. There's a difference between choosing and being forced into something for the rest of your life.
Perhaps we make an amendment then. The rest, you'll be my crew for the rest of your lives. For you, you'll be on my crew for 1 year. And if you do not like it after a year, you can leave.
Agreed. We'll continue to crew for
No,
you.
no.
It is
No.
not
While we
your
draw
place to
breath.
agree.
It is not your choice.
Well, now I just want to say no out of spite.
Why would you want to spite me? You don't know me.
Not you, him.
Oh, that is understandable.
I will agree to these conditions.
Now, if you all swear before Poseidon,
I swear before Poseidon.
Yes, I
and
swear before.
you... No, not you. I know your trick. I understand your trick. What are you swearing before Poseidon?
I swear before Poseidon that should we lose this contest, that while I still have life, I will continue to serve you.
And what would you constitute life?
What do you mean?
As in walking around or being the corpse that you are?
Perceptive, aren't you?
I spent a long time with this one,
Very well, until you release us from your service.
which will be my death.
Or your choice.
Agreed. You two? Are you swearing before Poseidon?
I will swear before my own god, Ares, that of war.
No, it must be Poseidon.
Why Poseidon? Because the sea. Okay, yeah, now I got it. Fine, I swear before your Poseidon.
Uma?
What about history has suggested to you that me swearing before Poseidon is going to change the outcome?
Because not
Of my
even you are
choice.
stupid enough to betray a god.
Very well, I swear.
All right. Meet at the theater in about 30 minutes. I'll bring my champions there and you will prepare. Go.
Uma
Sorry.
I would say she would lead out, trying to maintain the facade of obviously carelessness until the four of them are alone. At which point she would be like, well, fuck.
I don't know what you're concerned about. A martial contest with two of the greatest warriors in Greece.
And you
We
too.
have little to worry about.
I do not know that that is the case.
Even hardened mercenaries, even those touched by the gods, cannot compare to battle-experienced soldiers like myself and Vangord.
They are far more willing to play dirty than I think he understands.
They are dishonorable, you say?
Yes.
And if they breach the terms of the agreement, if the agreement is
And-
not adhered to, then we're no longer bound by it.
How precisely are they going to breach the terms of the agreement? There is no agreement as to fighting style. All of the things are on the table.
Not interference by a third party, it's 2 versus 2.
So one thing is off the table, but they can take any other dirty tactic, and it is not outside of the rules. We have not set clear rules. I have concerns.
Then you shouldn't have agreed to it. Vangord, I have every confidence in you. You have my back.
And you have mine.
Of course.
So, the group of you make your way to the theater area. It's like a crescent with a number of seats before a stage. It normally plays are done around here, but not tonight. Tonight, people are starting to gather for whispers of a combat that will be happening. As the four of you are there and start sort of preparing, is there any like special preparations the two of you will do before entering the battle?
I have a quick question.
Yes.
What kind of disciplines do you have, Kieran? Do you have fortitude?
I don't. Celerity, potence, and dominate.
Okay. Quick question, Chris. I'm just looking at one of my skills, which is expert instructor. Some vampires understand that strong coterie is vital to their survival and make sure they're surrounded by competent kindred, blah, blah. When you take time to teach or train out a character, they can spend one less experience point to learn a skill or discipline that you possess. Oh, it's just like a one less experience point. Oh, it's not actually that much, really. I was going to offer to help teach Kieran maybe some fortitude, and he could get a dot of toughness for one less skill point. Does that make sense? Would that work? I don't know.
Yeah. If you want to give that a go.
I still have experience points from last time because we.
I
leveled up,
also
didn't we?
I have 9 experience points and I haven't spent them. If that's allowed in the system, I can go have a look at what.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a quick 5 minutes
Yeah.
at this point just to sort of go over everything and just we will be back momentarily. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello
to
there.
the Cainite Epic Session 2, as we continue through rattling like a train wreck through this chaotic situation. Now, there's quite a sizable crowd at this point that has gathered around the sort of amphitheatre area. Eventually, the four of you, as you're making your preparations around the side of the stage where the combat is going to be, eventually there is a hush over the crowd as Violetta arrives, just playing, like flipping a dagger up and down in their fingers, and they approach the four of you and they say, "So have you chosen your champions?"
Well, isn't it obvious?
Uma?
It is the two meatheads.
I knew she was going to say meathead before she said it. I was like, I thought it as well.
I told him.
assumed
I
you
told him that I
would-
was going to say it.
I assumed you would be joining as one of the champions, Uma.
No, she already lost, right?
I feel a little bad about what you're going to be coming up against, so I will allow this from the two non-meatheads that are watching from the sides. You are allowed to interfere 2 times to support your 2 champions.
And what of interfering to assist your champions?
Nothing. It is a gift from me. Don't ever call me non-generous.
Wouldn't dream of it.
But I should introduce the champions. And she turns to the crowd and she says, "Are we ready?" And everyone starts like screaming and yelling and cheering. Introducing the champions of Uma. And she turns and she's like, wait, what are your names?
Zoni and Vangord.
Oni
Is that
and
your names?
Vangord!
Close enough.
And then you just hear a boo from the crowd as you're clearly in enemy territory right now. And introducing my champions, the warriors of the dark, the beasts that howl through the wilds, the menacing Ajax and his apprentice, Ajax the Lesser, as
Dutch inventive names.
the crowd starts cheering, and 2 people come through the crowd as they're sort of cheering for them. A very muscular man with a big warhammer on his back, with a grumbling look on his face, with a very lithe person that's nearby. That's almost like animal-like with the way that they move. They're kind of moving on all fours, and they slowly make their way towards the 2 of you, towards the stage, looking both Zoni and Vangord. The man sort of just grunts, and then the more lithe man just kind of goes.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
They did not talk. How rude.
They move to the stage, where the rapturous cheers continue, and assuming you 2 also go on the stage.
Yeah.
The 2 of you also go on the stage, and Violetta will say, "And as a special gift for Epidaurus, these 4 are touched by the gods. There will be no holding back in tonight's proceedings." Yes, Jono.
This probably should have been previous, but we haven't discussed like what equipment we have or anything like that.
I'm assuming spear and gladius for Zoni, spear for you, Vangord?
I would generally have spear shield, but also a small sword on my belt. I think that's usually a typical
Your
thing.
bare
Spear and
hands!
shield with gladius sheathed and armored.
It would be the same since we're both, stock standard sort of thing. But yeah, I feel like it's shield spear. Because you usually have a long range, a short range, and a shield. I feel like that's what they usually have.
So, as the 2 sides face off against each other in the arena, Violetta looks over at you, Uma, and there's a smile on her face, like in her mind she has already won tonight. and she just says, "May the fight begin!" Now, what is everyone's first move?
I did it before you said that, but I've activated my fortitude, toughness anyway.
There's my blink.
Ooh, blink. Oh, fuck, I've always wanted blink. Anyway.
Okay, so what are you doing with your blink, and what are you doing just in general, Vangord?
I will lock eyes with the big old mate and give him a smile and just hold my shoe up and then lower it and thrust my spear at his face. Like it's kind of like a momentarily, what's he gonna do? And then spear.
As you, before you raise your shield up, the big guy kind of smiles and he just says, "You're already bleeding before we start." As blood trickles down from your, from beneath the cover on your forehead.
Oh, of course. But yeah, good thing I've got my helmet on.
And what are you doing, Zoni?
I'm fucking up Ajax the Lesser. Can I willpower reroll from that 3?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. You already got 7.
Yes, you can.
Cool. 8.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay, I'm just going to do some rolls here. Just give me one moment.
Got me a roll anything for my spear thrust?
Give me a melee plus strength or dexterity.
Dexterity? Okay.
We'll go dex.
Okay.
Everyone likes a good dex.
Okay. And
Rouse the Blood gets you what? 2 extra dice? Is that sound right?
Yeah, should be.
Alright, I'll do that. Oh, and a willpower reroll. The fuck is that?
Yeah.
First, that. Oh, whew. And now willpower reroll.
I love the few.
Yeah. I don't want to gain hunger. I got 3. That's not great. No.
Okay, so first things first. So Zoni, you, everyone gasps as suddenly you have the speed of Hermes as you just disappear and appear behind Ajax the Lesser, actually catching Ajax the Lesser off guard. And you said you're going to come down with the spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come down with the spear. The spear, you're sort of aiming like not for a killing blow, but just to like kind of really damage them by like going through their shoulder. As you bring the spear down, this bronze spear, it creaks and cracks as it does penetrate skin slightly. But you see that there's only, like, it would be almost like a pin had been pushed into his skin, as he's more shocked than hurt as he rolls over and kind of catches himself on all fours and looks at you and snarls. Vangord, you try to raise your spear to go against Ajax, and then raise your shield to like cover. But it's almost like that comment about the blood coming down from your forehead caught you off guard.
Because I have focus, so can I roll against that then?
Mm-hmm.
Typically, actions taken, especially chaotic situations, are made at higher difficulty or result in dice penalties. You're able to stay focused and ignore distractions that would be obstacles for others.
So
you do not suffer penalties while performing actions.
So there are no penalties in this specific moment. So
this
there
is narrative.
There is no penalties that have been added onto your roll, so we wouldn't be taking anything off. But because Ajax got a critical with a 10.
Jesus Christ!
You raise your shield up and try to throw the spear, but Ajax is so quick and he uses that warhammer and smacks into your spear, into your shield. And if you didn't have your shield, your arm would be in pieces right now, as your shield lies in pieces on the ground, the brittle bronze breaking beneath the heavy warhammer.
I just realized I didn't add my specialty.
that is okay. You did damage. You did quite a
Yeah, cool.
You did quite a bit of damage to Ajax the Lesser.
Cool.
On the sidelines, Zelda and Uma, both you see Zoni definitely sort of attack one, but the one that he attacked, he got a good hit in, but it didn't seem like it did much damage. Meanwhile, Vangord has been, like, his shield has been completely decimated by one swipe of this Warhammer. Do you two do anything? Do you choose to assist in any way you can? Remember, you've got two chances to assist in any way.
How are we able to assist?
Up to your imagination. So if you've got any disciplines that will help, like sort of an oar or something like that to help distract for the next turn, that would count. Another thing would be if you throw something at somebody, or yeah. Sorry, you go ahead, Sim.
Would my Shadowcast impact the others on the field as well?
You can focus it to be more on sort of around the eyes of the two other combatants to kind of blind them and give them not disadvantage, but to reduce their dice pools.
No, do that because it lasts in the scene.
Nice.
Cool. Rouse check for that, please. So that's one use out of the two to assist. You can hold on to it, Zelda, if you want to think more to see how the battle goes and to see if there's any way that you can assist in this time. Okay, so both of you sort of notice, Zoni and Vangord, you notice that these shadows start to spill out from the sides, possibly an assistance from someone, but you're not sure. But they haven't quite reached the two yet. It's going to take a turn, I'll say, to reach the two and reach their eyes. What are you doing at this stage? Vangord, your shield is just in pieces. Zoni, your spear barely did any damage to Ajax the Lesser.
Going again.
Does Blink last for the whole scene?
No. Blink takes me to them.
Okay.
But I do have fleetness. I think helps me defend. Once per turn, the user may add their celerity to dexterity test when defending with the dexterity plus athletics. Duration.
Can you give me that, please?
Dexterity plus athletics.
Yes.
Why would he need that?
Plus celerity.
He's got him on the ground all fours. Why does he need to defend? What's going on?
We need answers.
It's old mate who's on the ground all fours who should be defending.
And what are you doing, Vangord?
What's his hammer made of?
Do I need to roll my...
Made of
so
iron.
he's attacking me now. I don't do anything. I just
what I'm going to
defend.
say is you blink towards him and something's going to happen which requires you to try to knock out of the way.
Cool.
So my shield has shattered to bits, but I should still have it kind of attached to my arm, but it's kind of like, a fragment of it and the rest is gone, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Alright. So I'm just trying to picture it. So he smacked my shield as I was going to spear him. Was that right? Okay, so now maybe I will toss the shield kind of at his face and then follow through with the spear.
Okay,
and I'm
give
aiming to
me
get neck, shoulder area,
melee track plus dexterity, please.
We'll rouse again since I was successful earlier. Oh, damn it. I had to fail eventually. Oh, hey, that's
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Get him!
I don't think I could do any better than that, so.
Also rolled really well as well.
No!
Okay. Oh, that is rough. Okay, so this is what happens. Zoni,
I'll willpower if I have to. I willpower.
do you want a willpower?
Yeah, man. I think I could do three of them, actually. Hoo-yah! Alright, 9.
9 and critical. Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
queen.
not enough.
So,
Queen business.
Zoni, you once again, with the speed of Hermes, make your way towards Ajax the Lesser. As you do, you'll get ready to start using your spear, but that's when Ajax the Lesser does something that you don't expect. He leaps towards you, almost grabbing you. You can see that his arms are almost claw-like at this point. And his face is almost becoming like a snout as he's like growling, and hair is bursting from his body. But you're able to dodge out of the way just as his claws scratch into your armor, and it creates quite a gash in the bronze armor that you're wearing. Vangord, you go to throw the shield at Ajax's face. Ajax just buffets it away, and almost to the point of like, oh shit, I've fucked up, because he's gonna block. But he's so distracted by himself pushing the shield away that you manage to get him you manage to spear him around the neck. How much force are you putting into this?
I mean, I'm a soldier. I put all my force into every strike that I can.
Okay. Using all your
It's just
force.
It's a natural reflex muscle almost. Just sure.
Using all your force.
What was that noise?
The spear almost shatters as it reaches Ajax Ajax's skin, and you're just left with a wooden stump. But he is damaged by it. You do see a trickle of blood come down, but he looks over at you and growls as his eyes glow in amber, as you see the rage growing within him. The shadows have made their way to the two individuals, giving them a dice penalty for the next few rolls. Zelda, are you going to assist in any way? Is there any way that you can think of that you can assist?
Perhaps you can make us a coffee.
What are the other two doing right now?
Ajax and Ajax the Lesser.
Sure.
They are... One is clearly transforming into something. The other one is just growling at Vangord.
So would
What is around
Me.
me? Is there anything I can
Around you, there
get
is...
my hands on?
So what in particular would you be looking for is what I'll ask in this instance, rather than describing.
Anything that I can
Okay.
use to distract them, because I have nothing.
I'm gonna say there's
What
like
are
a
your
gong.
disciplines?
I have Awe, Eyes of the Beast, and Feral Weapons.
I mean,
It
all
is all.
can distract them.
What if I use Awe while throwing something? Is there a chair? Can I go?
Well, I was gonna say there's a gong nearby, which you can like run to and then just like hit the gong, which will distract them, giving them further penalties.
Okay, I'm gonna activate Awe while smacking the gong. I don't know.
Okay. Suddenly, you will hear a gong ring throughout the arena, distracting the two momentarily, giving you a moment to attack. At this point, Zoni, you will actually see that Ajax the Lesser has grown in mass as he's become a wolf-like creature, standing on his hind legs mid-transformation into some kind of abomination, something that you've only heard of in tales. What are the two of you doing as these two are clearly distracted at this point?
Well, I'm real hungry now. I am blinking so that Ajax is between Ajax the Lesser and I am gonna try and double team him with
a
Vangord.
double-ended dildo?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. With my spear shattered and him momentarily distracted, I will go for. So I've just shattered.
I'll draw my sword and try and go for a bit of a uppercut into the armpit sort of thing.
Give me a strength plus melee.
Can I assume that since I'm moving so quickly, I can see what he's planning?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm going to come down with my spear, two-handed sort of slam over the top to try and take his arm.
Oh, yeah. So,
Okay. So,
That's awesome.
yes.
Hang
so
on.
I'm looking for a certain number of successes for the both of you.
I assume I'm doing strength melee again.
Yes.
6 total.
And I will willpower again. Why not spend them all on this fight? Woo! So 9.
9 messy critical.
Okay.
9. Oh, fucking focus!
So, this is how combat ends. They are distracted by the gong, and then suddenly the shadows go over their eyes. Ajax has his warhammer ready to swing wildly, not sure where anything is. When suddenly a Vangord comes in with the spear, and Zoni, it's almost like the world slows down as you use the speed of Hermes, making your way there, and you just deftly, with your bronze weapon, try to cut down on the arm of Ajax. It doesn't cut through. These people, whatever they are, their skin is super tough, but it does cut through enough that you feel bone, and it stops. And with that, Ajax is going to scream in pain as he drops the warhammer down, kneeling, conceding the fight. Ajax the Lesser, however, is still in play. Ajax the Lesser is going to leap over Ajax, and is going to try to leap at you, Zoni. They have a thing against them, so I am just going to hang on. So what's their normal pull? Their normal pull is
Swimming pool.
But
A plunge.
so they will be rolling with this much. It's not many dice. No, they did not roll well.
that's what we like to hear, Chris. They did not roll well when you're talking about SPCs that are against us.
Yes, please.
The humanoid wolf leaps over and goes to swipe at you, Zoni, but you are too fast once again with the speed of Hermes. It's almost like he's in slow motion as you just back away. And with the swing of their claw, they swipe back in a rage and hit Ajax, who's down. And that takes them out of their rage to a point of where they look back at what they've done. They look at their bloody claws, and they shift back into a mortal frame. Defeated.
Yes, queens.
Yay! I didn't
Uh,
see you.
Kings, thank you.
The crowd
Because that
is
was very
booing.
much in character. Kieran.
The crowd is booing at the moment, but I believe we have a messy critical that we have to deal with.
Where?
Paranoid.
Vangord, you are overtaken by the blood that's trickling down from your forehead and the blood that is down on the arena. Everyone is booing, but you can only see the blood. You can only hear the heartbeat from these two as they clearly lie defeated. And I need you to roll me a Hunger Frenzy check, please. Difficulty 3.
So no modifiers, difficulty 3. Oh, not 43, goodness.
Yes.
Can Zoni tell what's happening?
Yes.
Cool.
I think I'm okay, just.
Can I make a suggestion of how that plays out?
Yeah, go for it. Take it away.
Zoni spots that he's just barely controlling himself.
He's like,
He's
focus!
gonna feed on
Focus!
and he pulls
Why?
out that flagon of animal blood and feeds it to him.
The crowd is
You're
booing.
muted. Oh, no, you're not. Never mind.
The crowd is booing as Violetta looks annoyed at you, Uma. Take your fucking ship and your crew.
Don't
A pleasure to meet you, Violetta.
Do
If you're a-
photo next to the jump.
Can I?
Is the city that we're from Mycenae? Was that? Yeah. If you're over in Mycenae, look me up.
Seems unlikely
Sort of
that
stay
she
far
will
away
do
from
so.
you. And she walks up to Ajax and Ajax the Lesser as they're kind of whimpering. And he says, "Yeah, sorry, you go ahead."
I don't know if this will work or not, but now that she's doing that, but I want to go up to Ajax and kind of kneel and say, "It was a good fight. You were very strong, and I want to start healing him."
You do.
Yes.
You start to heal Ajax as he at first he kind of looks at you with distrust in his eyes, but you begin to heal him. Begin to knit the muscle back together as
I didn't know
as
you could hit.
Violetta walks up to Ajax and Ajax the Lesser and looks at the two of them with disgust and says, do with them what you want. I have no use for losers."
Where is the loyalty you said you treated your crew with? The respect, the good, pleasant treatment you tried to sell to my colleagues here.
Fuck you, as she walks away.
I think that you're dreaming, my dear.
Nice knowing you.
You are then
Was it good?
surrounded. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
I was just gonna. It was a good fight. You were very strong. I should like to train with you one day.
Do you have somewhere to go?
Our people do not like our people.
People from Magnus?
It's a shame that we all must be so divided when quite often we have more in common than we think. Today our blades did the talking. Hopefully one day we can talk with something else.
You heal me. But it dishonors me. It dishonors me and my brother. Me and Aka.
I am sorry to hear that. Hopefully one day you can see past this.
I beg you to end our lives.
There is no need. There is no need to end your lives. The deal has been done. There is no point in spilling more blood.
If you do wish for an end in battle, travel to Mycenae. There is a general by the name of Palamedes? By the name of Palamedes.
The false
If you
children. But if you spare our lives, it means we are in debt to you.
You helped us get our ship back. There is no debt.
It's a life debt. We owe you our lives.
Then continue to live, and perhaps we'll call on that debt one day.
If that's what keeps you going.
That is not how this works. As he kind
We're
of
going
like
to
gets
follow you.
angry.
You know what?
Grandpa.
I respect loyalty and honor, and if that is the path you choose, then who am I to dissuade it? Owe your life debt. Get strong, and we will call you one day to fulfill that debt.
I am terribly sorry. These pair are idiots. They do not know that you wish to accompany them, that is what your
I do not
head
want
requires.
to accompany, but I have to.
You're all so dramatic. Goodness.
What are the conditions of this?
Ajax the Lesser sort of puts his hand up and he just says, my brother is losing himself to anger to the rage.
I have
Brother is dramatic.
Can I use Chris?
You can use me.
Obear. The vampire soothes the mental emotional turmoil of their subject, restoring them into a modicum
Yeah,
Modicum.
modicum of steadfastness, especially if you blah 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 blah. Can I use that?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
1 rouse check and additional willpower depending on circumstances. Composure plus all specs.
Yep. Roll me that.
Composure plus all specs.
Chris is like, sure. Whatever you say.
No, hold on, that wasn't it. Sorry, just in composure. Maybe it's that one? I think it's that one. 4.
Ajax seems to calm down slightly. Ajax the Lesser looks at the two of you, Zoni and Vangord, and says, "What my brother means to say is we owe you a life debt, and the only way to repay this life debt is for us to save your life. And the best way we can do so is if we travel with you."
Well, it doesn't sound all so bad. Zoni, what do you reckon?
There is a war coming. There may be a better way. There are many opportunities to save a man's life in war. When war comes, fight by our side.
Where shall we meet?
Troy.
We will make our way there. See you on the battlefield, warriors.
We will see you then.
Hi.
The two brothers walk away as the full moon is in display in the sky. They're almost shadows as they walk away. But the four of you continue forth towards the cove, being led by Uma's crew, who have happily rejoined their old captain.
You have to do a voice for Archie. He's my best mate.
Not tonight. It's too late tonight.
What, Uma? Not even a thank you for your champions?
Meh. I am doing you a favor by helping you on your quest after all.
Oh, and please, tell us how that would have gone if you'd chosen yourself, as Violetta suspected you might.
Who knows? You've not seen me in a fight.
Oh, I can suspect, though.
Suspect all you like.
Now, where is this ship of yours?
And at that point, the camera will pull out to show the ship that is in the cove. It is a giant ship that has a sail as
friendship.
sail.
Maybe the
as-
real prize from that fight was the friendships we made along the way.
Yeah.
The sail has a squid on it with a half-naked lady at the top, sort of a silhouette of that, and there is a very. It looks like it's very capable in battle as well. If there comes any naval battles.
What a piece of junk.
And on that note,
I'm not-
that is where we're going to end
No.
tonight's chaotic session of the Cainite Epic.
Chaos.
Look
When did
forward
chaos
to it.
happen?
Unedited. Coming to a platform near
Completely
you.
unedited.
Raw footage.
Raw dog footage.
The raw footage of this is never going to see the light of day. I am writing this session off. We are going back to Munich after this session, and
This never happened.
this never happened. So let's say goodbye to our cast, who we're never going to see again, starting with Kieran.
Bye,
my name's
I'm
Kieran.
aka
KaradanZero.
KaradanZero. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/. Why'd you stop? We're gonna do it together. I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/KaradanZero. Generally on Mondays and Fridays, and I have been playing Zoni 1 Kenobi.
And so be one Kenobi.
Zoni 1 Kenobi.
How can you say that with a straight face? Oh wait, you're not.
Usually people just talk over top of me, so I'm just going to carry on talking while everyone else is talking to make it awkward. You know, it turns out I streamed 77 times this year, and I had no idea I streamed that often. I thought I just never streamed. So.
Oh, you streamed a ton of Red Dead roleplay. You streamed heaps of that. You went through, it was like every time I opened Twitch, you were on it for like months.
I may have an addiction.
You did 77?
77, yeah.
I only did 74 this year. You streamed more times than I did.
What? How?
Yeah. Because I only do Mondays and Fridays.
Don't stream for months on end and then just randomly stream sometimes. How crazy
Because you binged it.
Yeah, fuck, I binged it, right?
And it's a fun time, and if Nova is streaming on twitch.tv/Novatorium, you should go check her out.
Yeah, I need to get 1,000 followers. I'm close.
I have one follower. It is Nova.
Yes.
Fuck off, Kieran.
It's
I
quality
see you
or
opening
quantity?
Twitch. Yeah. 100%. That's her I need.
Jono.
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm Jono. I played Vangord this evening. I hope you enjoyed Vangord, since apparently him plus the others are gone next session. Oh well.
Hello, I'm Simone. I played Uma. It was nice to be here and to never be seen again. I feel like I'm going to get buried in a shallow grave full of dildos.
I'm an unemployed writer.
Isn't that your dream?
I am unemployed writer. You're...
And I've lost complete control.
I've lost complete control. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
I had control in the first place. Bye.